So go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
My name is Ben Larson.
Awesome. So how long have you been with Dr. Lapenski at Advanced Spinal Care?
Man, I'm 27, and my parents first started taking me here when I was like 11
Oh,
or
wow.
12. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you
while.
started as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been able to talk to many people who've started as a kid.
Well, here we are.
That is awesome. So what did you think of this as a child coming in?
Well, honestly, so I had a big problem with like wetting the bed as a kid. And I remember going to like 6th grade camp and being totally terrified that I was going to pee in my sleeping bag, you know? And so I think my parents had recently heard about Dr. Craig, and they're like, hey, let's go here because I guess he can help with issues like that. I'm like, okay, gone.
No way.
Done.
I mean, so many kids struggle with this.
Tons of them.
So many kids struggle with this.
So that was really nice. You know, I was like,
That's
oh, right on.
amazing.
It was gone. It was like totally gone from my first adjustment. Never
So
happened
you
again.
were sold.
I was sold.
Because like all that embarrassment and like I can't help this.
Right.
I mean, this is something my body just does.
Right.
Wow.
So that was super rad.
Incredible. So
I can remember like my friends being like, why do you go to a chiropractor? You're 12 years old. I'm like, you know, I don't want to tell them, you know, because I pee in the bed all the time.
I got it.
Right. No, it's healthy, you know, and it is healthy for you, but that was the main thing.
Wow.
That helped me from the beginning.
So as you grew up,
as we grew up,
you came in, you got regular care.
I came in as a young adult with my parents, and then I came in on my own probably when I was started. Well, I got in a truck accident, and then when I cut down trees for a living, and I did full time back then, and my hands started going numb. And so people are like, oh, you're already getting carpal tunnel, you know? I'm like, I'm 20 years old. Why would I'm not getting carpal tunnel yet, you know? But it's the exact same symptoms as people with carpal tunnel. So I'm like, oh man, my hands are already failing me, you know? I got the whole rest of my life. This ain't gonna fly.
Right.
And so I came to Dr. Craig, got adjusted, gone. I can remember waking up and my hands would be numb from the time I woke up, got to the shop, got in the truck, got to the job, got up the tree. My hands are still like numb. And then finally they kind of be going, this is really weird. I feel like you're working with, you know, icicles in your hands or something. And then I'd come to the doctor, I knew I'd be out. If my hands were numb, I knew I was out. So I'd come in and get adjusted and it's gone.
Wow.
And I still deal with that today. Like if I'm out, my hands will start to get tingly.
Yeah.
Gotta make an appointment.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
So that's been a blessing.
Wow.
I mean, you think, and maybe there's something in there that would be causing carpal tunnel if I didn't get aligned.
Right.
You know.
Or you would have had the surgery and it wasn't really the problem.
Oh yeah, pointless surgery, and then go in and waste a ton of money there and mess with my hands at 20. You know.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's been a huge blessing too.
Wow, that is huge. And your family comes in?
Yep, my wife comes in and my 6-year-old comes in, not very frequently, but you know, she's 6, so once or twice a year probably, but we should probably do more, but you know. Yeah. And then we'll get our 3-year-old in here probably when he's 4 or so.
Yeah. Get him checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he can sit still.
Awesome. Yes. Yes. You either got to bring them in kind of when they're babies and get them started. And, Yeah.
Yeah, my wife actually with our 3-year-old when she was pregnant, her back like got thrown out, and she was like laid up for a few days. Came in here, next day, good to go.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're totally believers. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if one of your friends was looking at this and thinking, I don't know, maybe I should check it out.
Totally.
Done chiropractic before, but what would you tell them?
Oh, I tell them you haven't done this before. You know, I would think you've done snap, crackle, pop, you know, or your shoulder's sore and they're popping around, or your whatever, you know, your back. But I think our bodies are made. This all makes sense to me. I mean, our brain to our spinal cord, that's your highway, you know, and so it all makes sense. If that's jacked up, then the rest of me is going to be jacked up.
Yeah.
You know, if my computer chip's off.
Right.
There's a ton of things that aren't making connections, so
that's so true.
I would tell them they haven't tried it, and I would also say, because the big problem I see with here is a lot of health insurances don't cover it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, it's annoying every time I come in I spend whatever $70 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, is when you're sick or when you're in pain, I would happily spend way more than $70 to be right, you know, to not be in this situation I'm in or whatever, especially years from now, you know, whatever could come from this, whatever could come from not being aligned. And so many people are like, oh, it's not covered by health insurance, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, if you don't think your health and well-being is worth $150 a month, or whatever it would be,
right.
Not even maybe $70 a month. If your health and well-being is not worth that, then okay, have a good one, you know. But it is worth it. It's okay. It's okay to spend money on yourself,
right?
On your health.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know, I would say don't be afraid of spending some money on your body.
Yeah, the prevention.
Yeah, think about the food we eat, or the vitamins you take, or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
The bed you sleep in, like what's worth your comfort? This is part of your comfort and quality of life, I would say. So
good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. That's so great.
Right on.
Seriously, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Cool.
That is awesome.